Assisi is one of the most beautiful hilltop towns in Italy, with picturesque medieval buildings of pale gray and pink stone, ancient fortresses, incredible churches, and a panorama legendary in its verdant beauty. But Assisi is probably most acknowledged as the birthplace of the Franciscan movement, as well as two of Italy's greatest saints, Saint Francis and Saint Clare. After a leisurely drive through the countryside of Rome into the picturesque region of Umbria, we will arrive at the foot of Mount Subasio in the quaint town of Santa Maria degli Angeli, Saint Mary of the Angels, just downhill from Assisi. The grand Basilica of Santa Maria degli Angeli is respected as the place where Saint Francis of Assisi died on October 3, 1226, inside the Cappella del Transito. Inside this Baroque basilica, you'll also find the famous Portiuncola. Afterwards, we'll take a short drive up the scenic slope of Mount Subasio to Assisi and visit the impressive Basilica of St. Francis, which consists of an upper level, known as the upper church, and a lower level, known as the lower church. Beneath the lower church is the tomb of Saint Francis. The basilica is decorated with many beautiful frescoes by late medieval painters, including Cimabue, Giotto, Simone Martini, and Pietro Lorenzetti. Construction of the basilica began immediately after the canonization of St. Francis in 1228. From here, we'll make our way to Piazza del Comune, the town's main square built on the site of the Roman Forum. Here is where the town gathers not only for special events and festivals, but to socialize at its many cafes and restaurants. In this piazza towers the ancient 1st century BC Roman temple dedicated to pagan goddess Minerva. In the 1500s, the temple was transformed into the church of Santa Maria sopra Minerva, or Saint Mary above Minerva, with further alterations added in the rich Baroque style during the 17th century. A relaxing lunch will be at a local trattoria to savor the scrumptious Umbrian flavors and cuisine. After lunch, we'll visit the nearby Basilica of St. Clare, the 13th century Gothic-style church where the preserved body of the saint is on display in a crypt with a layer of wax covering her face. Nearby are garments worn by both St. Francis and St. Clare, and some locks of St. Clare's hair that St. Francis cut off when she joined his ministry. Here you can also admire the original crucifix that is said to have spoken to St. Francis inside the run-down church of San Damiano prior to his conversion. Outside the Basilica in the Piazza is a lovely patio where you can take in the verdant patchwork of the Umbrian countryside. A few minutes outside of Assisi, down a gentle slope, surrounded by rows of gnarly olive trees, is the serene church and monastery of San Damiano. Here is where St. Francis received his calling in year 1205 and where St. Clare died in 1253. After claiming to have heard a heavenly voice tell him, "Rebuild my church," St. Francis set out to reconstruct the little church following the message he was given. Here, St. Clare founded the Franciscan Order of Poor Clares in year 1212 and lived out the rest of her life. In this tour, you'll experience the tranquility, charm, and beauty of Assisi and discover why it has been described by so many visitors as purely magical. For more information on this and many other tours, please visit www.RomeCabs.com. We thank you for watching and choosing RomeCabs for your transfers and guided tours in Rome and beyond. We wish you safe and happy travels!